So we're back to part two. So where are we at? Oh, so you guys saw how I mounted it under the seat and everything. I pulled off the plastic cap that goes along the, I guess is the inside of the door jamb, whatever. And then I just ran the wiring harness up to the junction block. It's not really a bus bar because it just has two terminals. These two are going to get ring terminals or eyelets, whatever you want to call them, and they're going to go onto the post, and then these will get reconnected to the compressor, and then on the other side is we're going to run our bigger cable to these. So yeah, okay. Not. No, I'm gonna get some smaller ones. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, so I ran to my truck real quick, grabbed a couple of deals. So here's something I like to do, especially on my power leads, my hot leads of any kind. Ground, not so much. So these ones that have the little colored insulator on there, I like to cut them off if I can. So it just looks like that. And then go to my handy dandy heat shrink kit and find, I think that'll work. Oh, but we're gonna do this in red so that it matches. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this end, slide my heat shrink over. I mean, I don't think I need to explain how this works because I'm sure most of you that are watching at this point probably are perfectly capable of crimping wires and using heat shrink. But one thing I did do, I don't know if I told you guys this before, if you can see that, but I've modified these pliers. So these are my go-to crimpers, and I'll show you why I did this. So if you had, say, these two wires right here that were like in line and it was a real tight space and you go in here to put these on, if these had the ends with the cutters, you'd be cutting into here trying to get these. So that allows you to get like that close and still crimp a wire. Shoot, you guys see that? I almost don't even need to get the blow dryer. Does that help? So that's what I'm doing there. So I'm gonna do one more just like this. All right, so these are gonna go like this on the post. Can you guys even see me? Let me shed some light on the situation here. There we go. So these two are gonna go on the positive stud there, and then I'm gonna take hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. So this one is going to get another big ring eyelet terminal, whatever, and it's going to go on the other side like that, and then it'll go up and around into the battery. Hope that makes sense. Right here. It is now. Okay. Strippers. Bada bing. Bada bing. Okay. Oh, I forgot I made you guys butt connectors. always remember to put your heat shrink on before you go and crimp your dang wires. Ka-chow! I know what you guys are gonna say. Uncle Sandcrab, you forgot to put your heat shrink on first. Well, this way, because the last one I grabbed was just a hair too small. That's why I was fighting with it. See that? So, I mean, I could probably make it work again. But I don't want to fight with it that much. So, and I'm only going to put this on finger tight, basically just to hold everything in place, because I still have to push the main feed wire through, the one from the battery. We're gonna hook that up. So that'll be like that, and then this will come through, and then that panel comes in, that kicker, whatever you want to call it, comes on, and I think it comes up to about right here. And then so the fuse holders are still up here, they're still accessible if I ever need to get to them. So I got my cable end, eyelet, ring terminal, whatever you want to call it, cable lug, and I go to put it up here, and it's no 50. It's no 50. So I have to drill this out, or see if I can find another one that'll fit over that real quick. All right, so I found one. Dun, dun, dun. What do I do with my cable? Ah. That's not gonna work. Let's see if these bad boys will do it. If not, we're gonna have to get the old whack-a-mole crimper. Actually, I think I have a regular set of big cable crimpers somewhere. The ones that kind of look like bolt cutters. But give her one good hee-raw. Okay. So we got her all done up there. Let's find us a good piece of heat shrink that'll fit. Let's see, that thing's about wide enough. I could probably just go right over the front way right there. Kapow. I don't know. Let's try it this way. Because the next size up is kind of big. Oh yeah, that'll do her right there. Let's see if we can back her off just a smidge. What do you guys think? I don't care. Okie dokie, already chooky. So now I'm gonna open the hood and I'm gonna try to fish this in from the top side and get it hooked up to the lug. Hold on, time out. Let's see. Should I go like that? Or should I switch them and put the hot on the top and the ground on the bottom? I think that's going to work better. All right, everybody hold on. Hold on to your pancakes, kids. We're going to move this one down to right chair. And that one to right chair. And put that bad boy. Whoa, stay. Okay, come on. Work with me here. There we go. That a girl. Okay. All right. Snug her up. Okay. And then got this guy. And we got these guys. So here's the little like protective cover. And then these are can you guys see those? They're just a plastic acorn nut. Ta-da! Okay. So that's basically how it's gonna look. So that's the power wire that we just installed. Goes around, and then there's the resettable circuit breaker. So I think it's 100 amp. I'm gonna tie those together, and then we'll get some zippy ties and zippy tie all that together. So hold on. Deal and see if it fits. Bada bing, bada bing, it works. Okay, so we gotta get the cut, crimp. Well, I already cut it. And strip it, crimp it, and heat shrink it. Big old fat thumb in the way. There we go. Okay. So on this plastic battery tray right here, there was a hole for this one of them little zippy ties with the Christmas tree on it. That I had moved because I rearranged some wires over here so it didn't line up anymore. So what I did is I drilled it. Actually, I don't think I even drilled it. I put a nutsert in there, and then I was able to just put a little. It was a little metric bolt to put in there, so you could use whatever size you wanted. It's just what I had, and she's pretty solid on there. So we got that guy. Gonna put the little protective cap back on. And then we're going to build us a little jumper that goes from here to the battery, and then she'll be powered. We'll have to come back, like I said, with some zippy ties and get this tied up. So like I was saying before the squirrels interrupted, yeah. So we're just gonna build our little jumper here to here and some zippy ties, and I think that's it. Because if we need any more power for anything, we can tie into that little junction box down there. That's why I did this, because this is 100 amp. Yeah. So this is a 100 amp circuit breaker. So this circuit breaker isn't to protect the compressor from overload or anything. All that's for is to protect the cable, so if it ever shorts out, short to ground direct, it'll pop this before it burns anything else up. All right, there it is. So there's my little jumper. She's tied in right here to the top of the battery, and yeah, so I think that part is good. The rest of it, oh, we gotta get some zippy ties, so hold on a minute. boys and girls. So if you guys can see, there's this plug. You guys see this? So it's like a 3-port plug. Focus. But it only comes with 2 wires. So the black one, I think that's just the ground, so if you have a switch with that's like backlit or something. So all you need is the white wire. I think in the actual ARB it's purple, but on this kit it's white. So I stripped all the tape off. There's the rest of the wiring harness. And I ran it down here. I'll get this all cleaned up later. And then it goes up. And let's see if I can get you guys in here. My battery was dying, so I had to put it on the charger. So there's that white wire, you can see it, and it runs over into the junction box right there. That's just kind of temporary. All right, so you guys ready? Ooh, she's kind of loud, but I think I just need to do a little more fastening, so. All right, well, it's in. It works. It's a little loud, but I'm hoping that maybe I might have to put a second bracket because it's on a plate, and I think that plate is just vibrating in there because it's only anchored, remember, on the back 2 tabs where the seat goes. So I don't know, and maybe once it breaks in, it might get a little quieter. But anyways, yeah, I think that's it for now. It's getting late. I'm getting hungry. Well, I've been hungry for a while. So anyways, I'm gonna clean up this mess for the most part, and I will get back on this at a later date and clean up all the wiring, and yeah, I'll just keep you guys updated if see how this thing goes. And I mean, so far so good. I mean, she's a little noisy, but she was really cheap, so might have to just take a little trade on that if that's an issue. So anyways, thanks a lot, guys. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell for notifications, and most importantly, be safe, have fun, do something cool. Talk to you guys later. Thanks.